What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I want you to think about these terms for a second. Box office, showbiz, sitcom, soap opera, cliffhanger, payola, striptease. Well, all of those terms came from a single source, an industry-defining magazine that is known as the single most formidable trade publication ever. A publication that has not only reported on Hollywood, but helped create the Hollywood legend and mystique. You know what I'm talking about. It's Variety. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about those terms. I'm talking phrases like, will it play in Peoria, kudos, jingle, MC, flopped, boffo. Those are known in the business as slanguage, and they're an important part of Variety's ethos that has largely been adopted and imitated by other writers in the industry. That language reflected the quirky and colorful characters hired by Variety and the breakneck pace of reporting and rapid growth of the industry and Hollywood. And even though those terms are still relevant today, Variety is 119 years old. It was first published as a weekly periodical by Sime Silverman on December 16th, 1905 in New York City, and it reported on live entertainment, vaudeville, burlesque, circuses, and even fairs. Sime Silverman decided to start his own publication because he was previously fired as a reporter from the Morning Telegraph in 1905 for panning an act which had taken out an advertisement for $50, and he wanted to start a magazine that would not be influenced by advertising. In 1922, Variety was again cutting edge for something that's considered commonplace today. They started reporting box office grosses for films to give exhibitors around the country information on a film's performance, allowing them to set theater runs accordingly. By 1933, Silverman launched Daily Variety out of Hollywood with various buildings and offices on Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard. Silverman was now known as the Oracle of show business, and not exactly a stern follower of the style guide, but his colorful and informative leanings led him to the top of a list in Time magazine of the 10 modern Americans who have done the most to keep American jargon alive, slanguage. It was at this point that Variety ushered in the age of the red carpet. When there was a new theater opening or a new movie release, Variety and its reporters would breathlessly set out to conjure movie magic before the reels even started rolling. Soon, each red carpet event was trying to outdo the last one. Vehicles stretched across the streets, onlookers lining the walkways, camera bulbs flashing, and suddenly Tinseltown had a sparkly new tool in its arsenal of pageantry, all because of Variety. Leadership soon passed to Sime's son, Sid Silverman, and Variety began to concentrate primarily on movies in all their iterations. Having graduated from reporting on Nickelodeon one-reelers to full-length features, Variety was now the gold standard on reporting in the industry. In 1953, Army Archer took over the Just for Variety column on page 2 of Daily Variety and swiftly became the most popular columnist in Hollywood. He broke countless exclusive stories, reporting from film sets, announcing deals, and giving the inside scoop on stars' personal lives. Army Archer's column would appear daily for 52 years until 2005. Variety's been called the most important magazine in Hollywood, and each copy of Daily Variety is read by over 250,000 people. So in this day and age of fractured media, how does Variety stay so relevant? Well, they're more than just a magazine. They have an in-house studio that produces over 71 live events every year, including Variety Hitmakers, The Amazing Actors on Actors, and Variety Power of Women. And speaking of Power of Women, Variety's executive team is made up primarily of women. No small feat in today's media landscape. And those women and the rest of the Variety staff have led Variety to have more than 12 million followers on social media and 32 million unique views per month on their web properties. So to call Variety the single most formidable trade publication ever sounds pretty accurate. And that's the truth, not just hype. Hype, another term that was injected into our modern day vernacular by Variety's slanguage. All right, LA, it's been a minute.